Hello and welcome to another episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, where each week we bring you a quick tech tip so that you can get back to doing what's... That is actually somebody going to the restroom, but we're not going to talk about that because we have other stuff to cover. So in this episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, we're going to go into Canvas and we're going to show you how to share a test that you would have created in one section. Maybe you need to give it to somebody else or get it to another class. I'll show you one option for that. We're going to try to ignore that. Hopefully they wash their hands, but sometimes it's fun because they don't. You can just hear the door slam and it's gross. So on this episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, we're going to go into Canvas. We'll go there now. We'll log in. If you don't know how to get there, there are links on both the district website and the Santa Maria High School website, or you can go to smjuhsd.instructure.com. You enter your email address and your password and you log in. Now, before you do this, you have to create a course. And if you need my help with that, you can always fill out the form in the comment section in the description of this video. There's one to request for me to show you how to do something on here. There's also a link to book an appointment with me where I can come and work with you. So either one of those options, whatever works for you, is fine with me. So let's go ahead and go into this class. I have created a quiz in I Love My Job. We will do that. So let's go in there and we'll go down to quizzes. Just so you can see what it is, I have the most complete and well thought out assessment of all time. It has one question. It covers everything you could ever imagine. We'll go into settings though, which is where we're going to find the option to export. So if we go over here on the right hand side, and once again, I'm in courses, settings, then down over here to export course content. When I click there, you'll see that I have some other exports here because I've already done this once or twice as practice, because that's what you do before you attempt to record a video before somebody goes to the restroom and ruins it. But you can either export the entire course or just a quiz. But for this point, for this tutorial, we're just going to export a quiz. So we'll click on quiz. You can do all the quizzes, but I only have one quiz in there, so I'm just going to select that specific one, and I'll hit create export. This process will go through. It'll go kind of fast. If you only have a few things, it'll go a little bit slower. If you have a lot of stuff, but that's what it is. So when you have a new export, you have to click right here to download, and you're also going to get an email that will have the link in there as well. So I'm going to click here to download this, and you'll see it come up here on my browser. There's the email, and I'm going to just throw this on my desktop so I know where it is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to another course. So if I wanted to give this to somebody else, I could send them that file and they would follow this process to bring it into their course. But for me, I'm just going to switch courses and bring it into a different one. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard, go into Markstone History, which is just a fake course that I have created. I'm going to go back to settings, and I'm going to go to not export this time, but import course content. Now, here's where I have to figure out exactly what content type I would like to import. It technically isn't a zip file, but we're not going to select that one. We're going to select Canvas Course Export Package. Okay, then I need to choose the file. So I need to know where it's located. It's on my desktop. So here it is, the I Love My Job quiz export. I'm going to hit open. Select all content. And I'm going to hit import. You can see here that it's running. And once it's done, I should be able to go to my quizzes and see the course there. So now, if I go to quizzes, we can see that it is here. The most complete and well thought out assessment of all time is in my course now. It wasn't there before. I didn't show you that, but you got to trust me. So if I click on that, it's unpublished, only I can save it, that's fine, but I can edit it. Okay, and I can go to the questions and I can see the question, and the only question here is this a question? I think that's the most important question of all time. If kids can answer that, give them whatever you think they should get for answering that question correctly. And I don't know the answer either. But I hope that you learned something on this tutorial, how to import and export some course content, whether it's an entire course or just a quiz, so you can share quizzes amongst department members or just use them in different sections of your class, whatever you want. I realize this video is well over 2 minutes and I apologize, but if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the description in that link. Click that link. Let me know what you'd like to learn on these. If you need to book an appointment with me, once again, that link is also there. I'd be happy to come and help you out. Oh, and if you're watching this like the day it comes out, which is Tuesday, the next day will be the Q conference, and I will be down in Palm Springs the remainder of the week. And there is a link somewhere on the update that will take you to a folder. And if you click on that folder, you can see all my notes for the different sessions, all the different sessions that I'll go to. Not saying that they're going to be super exciting, but hopefully I will learn some stuff, and maybe you can learn some stuff from not being there. And if you have a Twitter account, you can follow. It's usually the hashtag is #NotAtQ, and you can follow that. And we'll be there. So I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you then.